Hello, hello everybody. It's Saturday morning, and well, 2 days ago, I think Thursday, I went to the library with my dad, and I got a lot of books. So I'm just gonna show you books. Okay, these aren't even all. Something's wet, something's wet. My cup for my essential oil diffuser. First book is Joyland. That's the cover. Scandalous Woman. And it's about college student Devin Jones took the summer job. The Fate of a Dying Child, The Legacy of Vicious Murder, and Dark Truths About Life. What would change this world forever? So that looks interesting. I thought this said it really do be like that, but it's a girl like that. Yeah. 16-year-old Zarn Wadia is many things. A bright and outspoken student, an orphan, a risk taker. She's also the kind of girl that parents warn their kids to stay away from. A troublemaker whose many romances are the subject of endless gossip at school. You don't want to get involved with a girl like that, they say. So how is 18-year-old Portia Dumsia had only ever had eyes for her? And how do Zara and Porus end up dead in a car together on the highway in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia? A girl like that. John Scazzi Locken. All these books were really hard to find because they were not where they said they were in the library. It was frustrating. Okay. Plenty of action. Great character, vivid, world building, and thought provoking. Okay. That's the description. Dear Martin. This one looks really good. Okay. Justice McAllister is top of his class at Bralston Prep, captain's debate team, and set for an Ivy League school next year. But none of that matters to the police officer who put him in handcuffs. He's eventually released without charges or apology, but the incident rattles him. Despite leaving his rough neighborhood, he can't seem to escape the scorn of his former peers or the attitude of his new classmates. The only exception, Sarah Jane, Justice's gorgeous and white debate partner, he wishes he didn't have a thing for. Justice has studied the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but what do they hold up now? He starts a journal to Dr. King to find out. Wow, okay. Far from the Tree. Oh my, this is a long description. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, the author looks like Phoebe Buffay from Friends. This author is Phoebe Buffay. Okay. I love Phoebe, she's so funny. I should watch Friends again. Okay. But for being the middle child has its ups and downs. I wouldn't know that because I'm the youngest. Okay. But for Grace, being the middle child has its ups and downs. But for Grace, an only child was adopted at birth. Discovering that she is a middle child is different ride altogether. After getting pregnant at 16 and putting up her baby for adoption, she goes looking for her biological family and finds an older brother and younger sister, but struggles to find balance between her cautious joy at discovering two brand new family members and the gaping loneliness that lingers in the space between her daughter and oneself. Interesting. From the Tree by Robin Benway. I probably should put these in the description. I'm lazy. I'll try. Okay. Highly Illogical Behavior by John Corey Whale. John Corey Whaley. This doesn't have a description at all. Solomon Reed hasn't left the house in 3 years, 2 months, and 1 day, which is fine by him. Oh, this book is about, I remember in scripture, a guy who got his pants pulled out or something, and it was embarrassing, and so he decided to not leave the house for 3 years, 2 months, and 1 day. I would just say screw it, go to a different school. Okay. Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Are you happy with your life? No. There are the last words when Jason Desson hears before the kidnapper knocks him unconscious. Before he awakens to find himself strapped to a gurney. Gurney. What does that mean? I know that's where Six Flags is. Okay. Strapped to a gurney, surrounded by strangers in hazmat suits. This book is not for me. I don't know what the words are. Okay. Before a man he's never met smiles down at him and says, "Welcome, my friend." In this world he's woken up to, Jason's life is not the one he knows. His wife is not his wife. How old is this man? His son was never born. And Jason is not an ordinary college professor, but a celebrated genius who has achieved something remarkable, something impossible. In this life or the other, that's the dream. And even in the home he remembers is real, how will Jason make it back to the family he loves? From the author of the best-selling... Okay, we're almost done with this book. Not even what to call it. We Are Okay. Okay. This is dark. I can't read the words because it's in dark blue. Okay. You go through life thinking there's so much you need, until you leave with only your phone, your wallet, and a picture of your mother. Marin hasn't spoken to anyone from her old life since the day she left everything behind. No one knows the truth about those final weeks, not even her best friend, Mabel. But even thousands of miles away from the California coast, at college in New York, Marin still feels the pull of the life and tragedy she's tried to outrun. Now, months after, alone in an empty dorm for winter break, Marin waits. Mabel is coming to visit, and Marin will be forced to face everything that's been left unsaid, and finally confront the loneliness that has made a home in her heart. And then I have one more. It's called Everyday, but I don't know where I put it. Let me look a little bit. Just on the side of my bed. Okay. Alright, okay. Sorry. Okay. Every day. This is now a movie, and I've seen the trailer, 4 of them. Okay. Every morning, A wakes in a different person's body, a different person's life. There has never been any warning about where it will be or who it will be. A has made peace with that. Even established guidelines by which to live. Never get too attached. Avoid being noticed. Do not interfere. It's all fine until the morning that A wakes up in the body of Justin and meets Justin's girlfriend, Rhiannon. From that moment, the rules by which A has been living no longer apply, because finally A has found someone to love day in, day out, day after day. And that is a really good book because I read this month. Like, this is the book, and I read this much. Half of it. That's where my bookmark is. I am on page 199 of 322. 199 of 322. And I just started it 2 days ago. Yeah. So my last words to say are read a book. I know they're like annoying sometimes, and you're like, I don't feel like reading it too long, but it's pointless to just go on your phone and do random crap that the society wants you to, I guess. But reading a book just takes you far away, and I don't know, gives you new perspectives, especially every day, because it's like a bunch of people, but I don't know. It allows you to just breathe and get lost in time. So I didn't used to like to read, so just try Every Day by David Leviathan, and you'll be set. Have a great day. Bye.